Hey rock stars and happy Talk It Out Tuesday. So thank you so much for watching and supporting the video last week about NAMI and the National Association on Mental Illness. I think it's on. But thank you so much for last week's episode and supporting it. And this week, I want to kind of touch base on the first point of the Rockstar program, which is the S in STAR, S, stay positive. And I want to talk about bucket lists and how we can stay positive and energized in our lives. And so bucket lists, and what are those things that we want to accomplish in our lifetime? And I am bringing this up, and it kind of came to me today when I was thinking about what I wanted to post and what I wanted to talk about, that, you know, having these dreams and having these goals and these aspirations, and I don't know, it personally, I know it kind of motivates me. It kind of, okay, I want to do that. When can I do it? And it puts good boundaries with my goals. Like, okay, I can accomplish this one. This one, it's going to take a few years. This one, maybe down the road. And I think that it's a great balance to be like, okay, realistically, can I accomplish this now or later? And what do I need to do to get there later? So I hope everyone has heard of a bucket list. If you haven't, it's those things you want to do in your life before you die. What do you want to accomplish? I know at the top of my bucket list is skydiving. It's been the top forever, and I still haven't done it. I need to. I want to. Just the right timing. I just haven't had the right timing, I suppose. But there have been many things on this list. There still are. I feel like I think about a new one every week or so. And this past weekend, I traveled to Texas and saw my best friend, Angela, and her family, and went to WrestleMania, which was on my bucket list. And I know that I have gotten some odd looks from people when I tell them that I went to WrestleMania or that I was going to WrestleMania. And yeah, I like wrestling. I didn't grow up watching it. Actually, growing up, I thought it was silly. I was like, whatever, it's just fake. I didn't understand it, y'all. I didn't understand it. So a few years ago, I started watching a show about the Total Divas, the women in wrestling, and got really intrigued. Found out that Angela and her husband Tom grew up watching wrestling, and so she was explaining all the stories and the backstories, and I really started watching it with just a new appreciation, like with new eyes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is like a live theater show almost. Like it's a live production. There's storylines, and then they're talented. They're athletes, and I don't care who you are. They're athletes, gosh darn it. And it's so entertaining, and it was just amazing. And so a few years back, talking to Angela, I would just kind of tap into her knowledge and ask more and more questions. And I feel like that's what life's about too, is just being able to expand our knowledge and our experiences and learn new things and embrace new things. And so I really just embraced it. I started watching more and more of the pay-per-view shows with the Rodriguezes. And I love talking to Angela and Tom about, you know, the stories and the history and everything. And so they moved to Dallas last year. WrestleMania was in Dallas this year. And so it just really fit. Both of us, it was on a bucket list to go to WrestleMania, and I was able to fly down there. And you know what? We started saving a year ago because we knew that, okay, if this is the one time we're going to do it right. So it was just an amazing experience. And, you know, growing up, if you would have told me that I was going to go to a WrestleMania and really thoroughly enjoy it, I probably would have rolled my eyes at you. And I apologize to my younger self and all my friends. Absolutely love wrestling. Absolutely love watching these talented athletes. And it's just so entertaining, gosh darn it. And they do flips and tricks, and it's just, I don't know if you can hear my voice. My voice is still lost because of all the screaming I did. And I know that if you're friends with me on Facebook or you saw my Snapchat stories, I just loaded it all up with photos and fun memories throughout the whole weekend of WrestleMania. I came back to St. Louis Monday night exhausted, but worth it. So, you all, what is on your bucket list? Share. I want to hear your stories. What have you been able to accomplish that you have put on your bucket list? And then what are those things that you still want to do? So please comment. Let us all know. I'm just intrigued. What's on your bucket list? And hey, if I can help, I'm going to help you. I know some of the things that are still on my bucket list. I would love to write a book about my Rockstar program and maybe about my life. Hello. I also want to go skydiving. Let's see. I want to travel to Italy. I want to go and do New Year's Eve in New York. I would also love to do the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade one day. Like I have a whole list of them. So share yours. Hashtag bucket list. Hashtag stay positive. Hashtag new experiences. Hashtag the Rockstar program. Hashtag talk it out Thursday. So have a fabulous week, rock stars. Mwah. Rock on.